Hi, I'm Thomas Buchanan. I wanted to do a short video on my interaction with Tesla power. So I'm standing outside in my backyard and can I reverse the image? I don't think I can, so let me turn. So this is my solar connector to my panels, and I was told by the first site manager from Tesla they were going to put a power wall right there. And so the site manager went back and he wrote up the report as to location. And I mean, the site manager that came out the first time was very knowledgeable, very intelligent, knew his stuff. So I receive an email showing the picture of where they're going to put the power wall, completely different from what the site manager and I discussed. All of the details were completely different, and I just canceled the work order at that point. So I waited about a year, 11 months, and I went on the web page again and gave him another $100 to have another site manager come out. And, he and I discussed the location, and he said, well, no, the first, the plans from site manager number one that the home office overrode were wrong. You can't put a power wall based on your city ordinances where they said they were going to install it. He said, what you need to do is, instead of having it there, you need to basically have it on the corner of your house right here. And I said, well, that's fine. And in the meantime, I had clicked on a link sent to me by a Tesla employee who said if I clicked on this link, I'd get $1,000 off of a power wall, which I thought, $1,000 isn't going to make or break me at my age. But I'm like, well, I appreciate the little bit of savings. So site manager number two draws up his plans and goes back to the office, and I get the quote from the Tesla organization, Tesla Energy, and there's no $1,000 discount on the quote. So now I'm being lied to as to the $1,000 quote off the power wall. It's not showing up on the cost analysis. Okay. In addition to that, the second site manager's documentation verified that the first site manager who came out and was overridden by his home office as to the location of where the power wall should go was right. It couldn't go there because of city ordinances. The engineering department at the city would have never approved that. So there seems to be mass chaos going on at Tesla Energy. There seems to be lying going on. And, the consumers are going to know. We consumers are not completely stupid. Okay? I'm 70, pushing 71. I don't have to have an electric vehicle. I don't have to have a power wall. I mean, I only contacted Tesla because I fully support Elon Musk. I fully support what he's trying to do. But you've got to have people that can execute properly. And that's one of the things, one of the weaknesses that I see in my experience with Tesla. And I probably will not contact Tesla again. I probably in my lifetime will not have a Powerwall. I don't even think at this point I'll have an electric vehicle. I don't care if Elon makes a $10,000 senior citizen Tesla. I mean, at this point, is it really worth the hassle? Is it really worth being lied to? Is it really worth the disorganization within the Tesla organization? It's just not. You know, I don't need the stress. You know, I thought, you know, I'd give them $100, have the site manager come out, they'd draw up the plans, they'd review the cost, I'd pay the money, get the Powerwall installed, and live happily ever after. But as you know, life doesn't always go like that. So that's my status, that's my interaction with Tesla, more specifically with Tesla Energy. Oh, and by the way, I really appreciate the 3 or 4 phone calls that I got from Tesla, from different people introducing themselves to me and just wanting to reach out and say hi. And I mean, you know, it's, again, there's clearly disorganization going on at Tesla. So heads up, folks, especially if you're a senior citizen. That's all I've got. Make it a great day.